So good morning, class. I will be your teacher, Dwmonstration, and we will be learning a lot today. Okay, so before we start, I want to ask you if you had your breakfast. Okay, very good. So dapat tayo mag-breakfast every day para hindi tayo gutumin at antukin sa classroom. Okay? Okay, so let us all stand up and have our prayer. Amen. So, after that, we will be having our everyday exercise para ganahan kayo makinig kay teacher. Okay? So, let's dance the head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Okay? Okay, thank you very much for participating, class. And now, okay, so now I will be collecting your assignments. Okay, so then they pass it to the front, and then please be seated. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. And now, do you remember, class, our classroom rules? We have 3 golden classroom rules. Okay, so first we have be on time. Huwag tayong malilate kasi dapat palagi tayong nanguna sa klase para hindi maghintay si teacher, okay? And the second one is be good to your teacher. Of course, makinig palagi kay teacher at huwag mag-iingay. Okay? And the last one is to respect your classmates and your teacher. Okay? So, naintindihan ba? Okay. So, what was our last topic yesterday? Okay, so it's about printmaking in. So what was our last topic for yesterday? Okay, so kahapon we did our P class, right? But so ngayon naman is ang gagawin natin is malalearn natin kung paano mag-print sa damit. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung mga damit natin na may print? Okay, sino yung may print yung damit? Okay, so ikaw. So, di ba may print yung damit mo? Okay, so paano nga ba ito na printan or nalalagyan ng mga pictures sa damit? Okay, so yun yung malalaman natin ngayong araw. So before we start, we have our activity, the crossword puzzle. So you will solve this crossword puzzles and mahanap mo dito ilan sa mga salita na matutunan natin today. Okay, so please, sino po ang magpa-participate is mabibigyan ng plus points. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so good morning, class. Today I will be teaching you, and I am your teacher, Dwmonstration, and our lesson will be understanding and classifying stories as fable and the word structure. So before we begin, I will be telling you our classroom rules, reminding you, okay? So, first one is always be on time. Dapat hindi kayo late, okay? So, keep our classroom clean and be friendly with everyone and respect other students' personal belongings, okay? So, before we begin, I will be giving you an activity called crossword game. So, the instructions here is to find the hidden words in these puzzles. So, may mahahanap kayong mga words dyan that is related to our topic for today. Do you understand? Okay, so thank you for participating. Okay, so at the end of this lesson, the learners will be able to identify the root word in a set of words in a fable. Number 2, recognize the common prefixes and suffixes in a fable and explain how they change meaning of root words after reading a fable. And lastly, to participate in simple activities in reading a fable. Okay, so understanding and classifying story as a fable. So I told you to read the story last meeting, The Ant and the Grasshopper. Okay, so it is written by a paragraphs, right? So it is a story that talks about the hardworking ant and the lazy grasshopper. So since it is a story where the characters are animals acting and talking like human beings and teachers as a lesson, so it is called fable. pag nakabasa kayo ng mga story, which is yung mga animals is acting like human beings who talks or when they communicate, is that is we call fable. Okay, so fables appeal to children and you're usually humorous and entertaining, right? Kasi na-enjoy nyo yung mga fable stories. So they also teach about life. May makukuha tayo dito moral lessons sa mga binabasa natin mga fable. Okay. So, what is word structure? Okay, so ang word structure consists of root words, which is the prefixes and the suffixes. Okay, so then we have the structural word analysis. So it is taking a part of the root word from its prefix or suffix, or both. Okay, so like for example, the word connect. Okay, so if we put a word dito sa front, sa unahan niya, dinagdagan natin siya ng this, is magiging negative yung meaning niya. Magiging disconnect. And if you will add the last to the ending is you will put ed, it will be connected. Okay, so mag-iiba yung meaning ng isang word. Okay, so in the example prefix, this means do the opposite of. Okay, so if we add this, that is the negative or the opposite meaning of the word. So the suffix ed means the word is in the past tense. Okay, so when we add ed to the suffix is magiging past tense yung root word natin. So the word connect means to become joined, right? Okay, so the next one is the prefix. So let's focus on this one. So it is made of letters attached to the beginning. Okay, sa unahan, yung sinasabi natin prefix of a word to form a new word. For example, the prefix an. Okay, so when we add to the root word able forms the word unable, which means not able. So naging negative yung meaning ng salitang able because we added a prefix on. Okay, so do you get that? Okay, thank you. So a suffix is made up of letters added to the end. Kung ang prefix sa unahan, ang suffix is at the end of the word to change its meaning. Okay, so by learning the meaning of the common suffixes, we can add more words to our vocabulary. Okay, so we have, do you understand, class? Okay, thank you so much. So before we have our quiz, we'll be having enrichment activity. So you guys, I will give you this paper and you will read this story, and then after you read this story, I will read the story and I want you to listen attentively. And after this, I will be asking you questions, and you must answer the questions about the story. Okay? Okay. So thank you for participating. Okay. So get a sheet of paper and answer your quiz. So you will be only boxing the root word and try to give the meaning of each word. So write the definition on the line. Okay, so here are the 10 questions that you will be answering. So, okay, you're done. Okay, so our assignment naman is to add the prefix in each word below to make should it fit the meaning of the definition and parenthesis. Okay, so write this in your assignment notebook and you will be passing it tomorrow. Okay, so I think that will be all, and thank you for listening.